Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to another video. Well, here Orlando-based flight attendant coming at you guys from Cincinnati. We just finished our first flight, which was Orlando to Cincy. Now we go to Fort Myers. We come back here, and then we end the night in Atlanta. So I'll see you when we get to Atlanta. Hi friends, and officially welcome to the vlog. Just finished my 4 flights, just got here to the hotel, and I was not expecting this room to look the way it does. I never stayed at this hotel before. I've heard stuff about it, but I never got to experience it. I will talk to you about today, although you probably know what I did. This is also the trip that I talked to you guys about on my last vlog. I'll tell you more about it in just a minute, but I think the first thing that I want to do is definitely get out of this uniform, figure out if I'm going to order food or go somewhere to eat, and then we'll just talk and continue on with the vlog. Hi guys, life update. Actually, I'm gonna show you. I did get ready. Hang on. I was ready to go out and have dinner at the original Chick-fil-A. However, I am feeling extremely tired, and I don't mind the walking. It's really not that far. It's just going. It's gonna be 8 o'clock at night, and tomorrow I have 3 flights. I work 4 flights today. And physically, I feel like just being here, not doing too much. I actually had a lot of passengers today. I think what's best for me is probably order some food and just have a chill layover here in my room. Honestly, I'm probably more excited about that and espresso than going to have dinner at the original Chick-fil-A. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, as soon as I go there, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have my cup of coffee and then just chat with you guys. My neck has just been bothering me like crazy, so I did email my doctor and see if I should go in for some scans. But then I was like, you know what, I think if I go to a chiropractor, then I should be fine. And then also I had a lot of headaches, and it was like constant headaches. So I was like, well, maybe the neck pain is probably causing that. And so I've been going to a chiropractor, and so the pain has gotten somewhat better, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm sleeping funny, or I don't know if it's my back. So I went 3 times last week, and then this week I went yesterday. I went yesterday. And then basically, like, I just go weekly. I just rather stay here and get as much rest as possible. This month I am working for 6 days on and a day off for at least 2.5 weeks. So I really need to take care of my body. Now I'm gonna make sure that all my stuff is plugged in. I'm gonna organize my stuff for tomorrow, so when I'm done eating, I can talk to you guys for a bit, and then we'll just go to bed, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Good morning and welcome to the second day of this fake 3-day trip. Just finished doing a 30-minute HIIT workout, and I'm still trying to, you know, catch my breath and all of that. I feel good. Now I'm going to shower and then make some coffee and eat some breakfast that I have here. And then we'll just wait until it's time to go to the airport. We don't have to leave until 3 p.m. So if I do something in between, you know, breakfast and then, I'll of course bring you along, but I'm not sure yet. I didn't sleep very well last night. I feel like I was waking up constantly. So yeah, maybe I'll nap again later before going to work. So yeah, we'll see. A few videos ago, I shared with you guys that I was going to Europe to celebrate my 30th birthday. I still have a few more months to go, but my itinerary is officially ready. I am now working on the things that I'm going to do each day on each city. I am going to 4 different countries. I leave November 30th, and I'm going to be until, I think it's like December 11 or 12. And so while I'm not going to disclose yet exactly where I'm going, and I know some of my close friends do know where I'm going, it's not out there yet. I want to know, and I'm actually gonna have you guys decide if you want me to do Vlogmas this year. If you do, comment below. And also, would you like for me to do daily vlogs of me in Europe and the things that I do, instead of just doing regular vlogs that are probably going to be longer and I'm gonna have to do like part 2 or 3, because I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of content. I'm gonna be in some of these countries anything from like 2 to 5 days. Some of them I'm only going for 48 hours, but still I feel like you could do a lot of things. So yeah, just let me know below. I'm gonna let you decide what you want me to do, and then we'll go from there. But I am very, very excited. What I'm doing right now is actually working on each country, and I'm going to just do like a daily itinerary. I already have where I'm staying and, you know, all my flights and my transportation and all of that. I'm excited for that. Right now, I was just talking to my crew. We're gonna go a little early to the airport because our marketing friends are in the crew room today. And so we wanna see if they have any goodies or, you know, what's going on there. And yeah, we're gonna leave a little early. Originally, our van was at 3 p.m. We're gonna leave at 2:30. Our report time is not until 3:42, so we should have time. All I hope is that our gate is in the same concourse that the crew room is, so that way we literally go just down a couple gates and we'll be there. So that's what I got going on. I feel like I've had such a productive morning today. You know, I haven't had a productive morning like that in such a long time, especially being a slam clicker. I just finished having some breakfast. I ate a yogurt, some pineapple. I took my vitamins, and now I'm just drinking my coffee and some water. I do have food here, so if I get super hungry later, then I might eat it, knowing that I'm going a little early to the airport, but we'll see. I still haven't decided, but that's pretty much what I got going on. And so today we are going to be working 3 flights. We do a Miami turn out of here. Both flights are oversold, which I'm not surprised. I am hoping that both flights are under 2 hours. That's gonna be perfect. And then we work Atlanta, Orlando, and we're done when we get there. And when I looked at the loads, we're only having 29 passengers on this flight to Orlando, and we have capacity for 186. So I am so looking forward to that very last flight. I don't think I shared with you guys, but I am flying in the back galley for this trip, which it's the first time that I fly in the back after a few weeks. So every time I fly in the back after not flying in the back for a few weeks, I get like super sick. So I was feeling a little bit sick for the first 2 flights, but then after that I was totally fine. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit, and if not, I'll just talk to you guys when I get to the airport. Welcome to the next day after I finished my fake 3-day trip. It is 2:35. I'm about to make some iced coffee and head over to the airport. I have a San Juan turn and it is not looking good out there. My flight has changed times at least 3 times. Now it's showing that it is on time, but weather out there is just not looking good. I can hear the thunder, so I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into when I show up at the airport. This trip I went on was a lot as far as flying. It was 7 flights in the course of 2 days, which I feel like I've done that kind of flying in the past, but I guess I'm not used to it. And it's kind of weird because I am averaging like 110, 150 hours every month. And actually flying 110 hours is really a lot, but I feel like the trips I'm usually on, it's anything from like 2 to 3 flights, 4 is the max that we can work in a day. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it was a lot of flying, and I want to take care of myself, you know, physically and mentally. And I think I need a break from trips, which I am very surprised that I am saying this right now. I feel like in order for you to have good per diem with turns, you have to work, I don't know, a lot of turns. But it's coming to a point where, like, regardless of per diem being taxed or not, which that's the difference. When you go on a trip, your per diem is not taxed. When you do a turn, it is. I think I need to take care of myself, listen to my body, make sure that I am doing okay, that I am taking my breaks. So I think I'm gonna actually take a break from trips and just work turns. I had a trip on Monday and I dropped it and I picked up another turn. It's processing, so I don't know if I'm gonna get it. But yeah, we're gonna see that change on the upcoming vlogs. I don't think my next trip is until the 23rd, and if I find 2 turns that I can swap that trip for, then I'm gonna do it. It is only temporary. I want to make sure, like I said, that I'm taking care of myself. This month, I might have to drop to less than 100 hours. And if I have to, then so be it. Now I am here making coffee. I threw some snacks in my lunchbox just in case. I'm really not hungry. I had a late breakfast, but I still threw some snacks in there, and I might get something on the way if I have time. If not, yo, I don't know how to make iced coffee. Let's give it a try. This is not good. I guess I'm gonna drink it, but this is not good, friends. I don't know if it has too much creamer or too much coffee. I don't know. On my way to the airport now, and I guess the rain is so bad that usually on my drive I get to see the tower, the air traffic control tower, and I can't see it. It's like gone. It's so cloudy and it's super rainy, and I don't know what's going to happen. So let's get to the employee parking lot. Hopefully it stops raining for a bit when I get there, because otherwise I'm gonna get soaked. I don't have an umbrella. I actually ordered one as soon as I got on the car. I was like, I need to get me an umbrella. Like, this is the 5th time that I go to work and I'm basically soaked when I get to the gate because I don't have an umbrella. I guess I had one, but when I moved, I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, let's get to the airport and let's see how this turn goes. Made it back. I feel like I worked a double turn today. Our first flight, we were actually on the tarmac for like 2.5 hours because the south corridor, which was the one that we were supposed to take off from, I guess it closed, and then our flight plan was built out of that corridor, and so we needed to wait for a whole new flight plan and see where we were going to go. And it was crazy. Now I'm going to the apartment tomorrow, which is really today. I have a LaGuardia turn, but I'm working with friends, so that's gonna make a difference. It's 2 in the morning. We were supposed to be here maybe like an hour and something ago, and that wasn't the case. And now I am at minimum rest for tomorrow. Every day is something. I was looking at my schedule, and tomorrow's my 6th day of work, and after our 6th day we have to have 24 hours of rest. And on the 6th day we need to be back in base by 10 p.m. and my duty off right now is saying 9:25, so I barely have 45 minutes. Is it? No, 35. Otherwise I need to deadhead the leg from LaGuardia to Orlando. I don't know the crew schedule, and we'll actually keep an eye on that, so I might have to call them to remind someone and see what's going on. Even sometimes if the flight's not delayed, they don't wait until the flight's delayed. They normally just have you deadhead in case that it happens. Then technically you're not working even though you're on duty. But yeah, Now I am heading over to the apartment, getting out of this uniform, trying to rest. I don't feel good. My head feels like it's going to explode. I don't think I've had good sleep these past few days, and I don't know, maybe it's just finally hitting me that I am extremely tired. With that being said, we're done. It's over. Just one more turn and we'll be done for this week. I wasn't feeling 100% this morning when I came to work because I got back super late last night and I didn't get enough rest. And today I was doing a LaGuardia turn. I was working with Tori. We had some issues on the aircraft and they tail-swapped us, so they gave us a different plane. We had issues with that aircraft as well. And so it sort of delayed our boarding process in a way that we were scheduled to land at least at 10:30 at night, and today is day number 6 of work. And at my airline, on your 6th day, you need to be back by 10 p.m. So your duty off needs to be at 10 p.m. If it's 10:01, you're automatically not legal. You cannot work that last flight. Sometimes with irregular operations, like if you're already in the middle of the trip, you know, it's kind of difficult, but I've noticed lately the crew scheduling has tried to either have a person deadheading their last flight, so even though they are on duty, they aren't necessarily working, they're deadheading. But in my case, it was different. So I knew that I was somewhat not legal for that last flight because of, you know, everything that I just explained, but I didn't really think that crew scheduling was gonna actually take me off the turn. In Orlando, it doesn't matter what cell company you have, like, it's just signal is bad everywhere unless you're connected to Wi-Fi. So I couldn't refresh my schedule. I didn't know if I had a voicemail from crew scheduling. I didn't know anything. I wasn't able to see anything. And so we're finally clear to board. We're boarding, we're done, we close the door, we're pushing back. 2 minutes into taxiing, the captain makes an announcement and says, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go back to the gate. We have like I think he said scheduling legalities issues with one of our flight attendants, and he needs to be he didn't say he needs to be removed from these flights. And I was like, wait a second, is he talking about me? And I knew there was another flight attendant that wasn't her 6th day, but then I found out that she had called in sick, I guess, in between those 6 days. So technically she did have 24 hours off in between, so it didn't count. And so captain calls me, he's like, hey, you're getting off. And I'm like, what? And at first I thought I was just gonna work the flight to LaGuardia and we were gonna get a reserve and then I was gonna deadhead back. But when the reserve got on board, she was like, no dude, like, you're gone, take your bags, you're out of here. Got my bags, left the overhead bin open so that she could place her bags there, and I said, have a safe flight to everybody. And now I'm here and I'm done and I don't have to work. So what I'm going to do, I actually had a trip on Monday and I dropped the trip, so I gave it away actually, and then I picked up a turn because I will be around. So I was like, I'll just work a 5-hour turn, and I'm working with Tori as well. So yeah, I'm gonna work on Monday. Today's Saturday, my mom gets in a couple of hours. Actually, we're gonna go to Jacksonville. I'm gonna go see my sister, spend some time with her. She's currently in the hospital, so I want to make sure that I'm there for her. My mom is flying in tonight, like I said. Thank God for these benefits, because otherwise, whew, it's a lot of flying. But yeah, I am going now to the apartment, get out of this uniform, just throw some stuff in the back, and then drive up to Jacksonville. But if you enjoy coming to this adventurous and kind of crazy week, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and help me grow the channel, and I will see you next Sunday for another Flight Attendant video. Take care.